Alright, welcome back every episode of City Skylines. So I was kind of looking around here, kind of see what we should do for this episode. I did get a couple new mods, so I was thinking of maybe putting some buildings in downtown, but I was looking over here and we have some oil, so I think I want to put a little bit of oil over here, just kind of sparsely put over here, just some, industry with some oil on it. And then while I was doing that, I was like, well, where are we going to get a road to get over there? So what I'm thinking is that we'll actually turn we'll bring it across the tracks, and then we'll actually run it along the tracks. And then what I was thinking is that when we're ready to bring this freeway over, we can actually use that as part of the freeway. So I think that's pretty cool. So I think that's a pretty good idea. So that's what I want to do. So we're going to use the National Road. I did download a few new mods, which we'll probably use for downtown, because there's actually a pretty good amount of buildings that were released. I was just seeing if there's anything new in here, because it's been a little bit since I've opened up this game, because I've actually had quite a bit of a backlog to go through. So I ended up recording quite a bit and ended up with a lot. So let's see here. I was afraid that the angle would not be happy with me. Can I kind of get away with? No, well, something like that will probably work. So yeah, that works. So yeah, this will just curve up here. So for people to get over here, unfortunately they're going to crowd this road, but I'm thinking that we can also connect some of these other roads to it as well, and then we will end up connecting, it will end up turning into the freeway and whatnot. And it's not going to be huge, it's not going to be a huge deal over here, because one, I don't really want a lot of traffic, and two, I mean, I don't want it to be. So I just kind of want it to be this thing that's just kind of out here, but not a big deal. And I was also thinking of maybe building just a little bit of housing out here as well, just a little bit of a community out here. I'm not sure. We might do that, we might not. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's actually take it, and then we'll actually take it straight up like this. So eventually we may create an interchange, and it's autosave. We'll wait on that. We're just gonna kind of get the basics laid out here. So it kind of loosely follows the train tracks. It doesn't look perfect, but it actually looks pretty good. So that may not be the exact path that it takes when this comes through here, but it'll be a little bit. And the other thing I was thinking of doing here soon, once we get an airport, just a little airport figured out, is actually I want to put a tourist area along here. So I'm thinking is that we'll do kind of keep this area for some like hotels and whatnot. I'm thinking we'll do a bike path as well as maybe a few little things down over here. And one thing I was thinking of doing was running this guy across and just having it end at the road that runs along the tracks, because I'm thinking we'll run a road that'll come up next to the tracks here, just to prevent too many people from trying to use that as like a main commute road, and just the people who are in the tourist area trying to get to downtown, because I'm thinking we'll put some downtown touristy stuff, and then that'll just kind of allow them an easy way to walk over or bike over anything. We might turn that into like a little biking thing, since we have a biking path and all that. So, but that's still a little ways down the road. All right. So the oil, you can see it with the dark patches. But there's a lot of oil right here. Actually, this is actually probably good. So what I'm thinking, yeah, actually this works. So we'll bring this down a little bit more, and then this will just bring us, we can just kind of mine out that area, which actually works a little bit better. So we'll do that. And we're not going to go absolutely crazy with this stuff, but we're going to go, we're going to get a little bit out here, which will be good. Let's see here. So let's just do a little bit of a dirt road, and we're just gonna kind of have at this right now. Not really gonna do too much. Like I said, it's gonna be not a huge amount out here, so we don't really need, we're not gonna fill every one of these squares either, so we're just gonna kind of get a little bit going out here, just to get some oil production going. And yeah, we'll do that. All right. Doesn't look that great, but it works. I'm thinking we'll do that. Actually, that works out pretty well. I like that. Should we do anything in here? I don't think so. So I think that's pretty much what we're going to stick with right now. So let's grab this and let's grab this. So let's do let's do a strip right here. So that's probably gonna be like the most consistent spot that we have, and we're gonna do a little bit. Let's do a little bit right here, a little bit over here. We're just gonna kind of space these out so we don't really have too much concentration and too many people trying to come out here. I already know that the truck traffic's gonna be bad enough, but if we can kind of limit that, that would be great. Let's kind of go in the corner here, and then let's go up here. It's probably not gonna look too great, but it might actually with oil derricks and everything out here. It's just a small little square right there. Let's do a little bit along here, so that's gonna be a little bit more concentrated, but nothing too extreme. Let's go like that. I don't even have to fill all 4 squares either. I don't know why I'm doing that. Create a little bit of a smaller area. Doesn't have to be anything perfect. It's probably not going to last out here forever anyways, because I do believe the oil does end up going away after some time. So we do have a little bit of farmland out here too. Just something to think about. And well, I was kind of thinking of making that one. Let's do this. Let's do a 2 and do that. And then let's put a couple out over here. And let's go ahead and fill in that little corner there. So that's pretty much what we're going to work with here. Let's go put something in there. So we'll see how traffic fares with this out here. We may even just bring its own power source as well as water out here. That actually might not be such a bad idea. So we can put a wind generator out here. Is there any wind out here? We could put it over by the water, but I think it'll be fine over here for now. We'll see how this area does. We may end up just running power lines over here depending on how things go. So we got it right there. If we can just connect one of these, I think it'll be fine. But I think I'm going to try and connect both of these down here, just to give ourselves some maximum coverage here. So if we just do that, that's more than good. Now water is going to be a little bit tricky because it's not running out here yet. Is it going to start pumping water? Oh, I didn't even district this area off yet. Let's do that before they start building in, and then they have to redo. I wish there was a square tool. Because the round is okay, but you can't really always be precise like with the area that you want. It's kind of frustrating. Well, we need to be in there, and we want to do oil. Perfect. So we're going to do oil out over here. You might even start growing in a little bit more. We could just start running some water. It doesn't have to be anything perfect. Just kind of cover the area a little bit. That wasn't even close to correct. I did that one at an angle. Wow. Alright. So I don't know if they'll actually build in, because we don't really have any industry demand right now. So I'm not sure. But usually with the specialized industries, they do end up kind of popping in. But I want to kind of keep an eye on it, because I'm not sure if I need to run from the actual city or not. Do we have any trains that actually come down here? I think we do, right? Or not? No, we don't. Alright. Okay, well, we'll let that be for a minute and see how that goes. So the other area, we could work on downtown a little bit. We could work on expanding this out a little bit. I think we still need to get the schools a little control. Yeah, we do. High school, yeah, we probably could do with another high school and elementary school out over here, which is fine. Where should we put the elementary school? Mind putting that. Oh, we got a high school right there. I don't really want to put it in this loop around here, so I don't know. We'll figure that out shortly. We do need to get it going. Alright. We could work a little bit on this park down here. Wow, look at the traffic jam that we have going on here. Well, it's actually not even really a traffic jam. It's just all sitting at the stoplight. But I like seeing that. Wait, it is a. What are they stopping over here for? What are you stopping for? Okay. It's the same intersection. Okay. this thing is caught me out a couple times now, and I don't know. Oh, is it because they're trying to get to there? But they can't because it's traffic. I don't know. I don't know what's the deal here. If we remove, does the next car go though? Yeah, the next car goes just fine. So it's them basically having trouble pathfinding. How can we fix this? I guess we could just remove it or change it into a pedestrian path and make them go around. Which actually may not be such a bad idea, or even just remove it. Do we have anything that's kind of built off of it? I don't know if this commercial building, I think it is. It looks like it's facing that way. Because it's causing a lot of problems. Like, this backup is kind of in part due to this. So we may want to remove it. It's just one building, so you know, let's just do it. Make everybody go around, why not? It's gonna remove the headache for me and for drivers as well, so let's just do it. Doesn't look as good, but it looks alright. So now they have to kind of go around, which is either up here or they have to go down to this one here, which is fine. Should we put a stoplight there? Do we have a stoplight? We have a stoplight there. I kind of feel like we need a stoplight here. Let's put one there. Yeah. Alright. At the very least for the safety of pedestrians there. This should start to clear itself up now. I do like seeing these backups though and seeing that they're using both lanes. That's always nice to see. Because there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a backup and seeing them all just crammed into one lane. It's like you all cannot be turning left. There's just no way. Alright, so we're coming into nighttime here. Let's go check on our oil over here. Nothing at all. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a little while. Kind of out there in the middle of nowhere as well. Kind of feel like we should build an interchange at the very least. But I'm not going to right now. Alright. Where are we at? Population? We're at 63,000. We still got this. This is all zoned out, right? Yeah, so we still got all that. That's good to see. So what I was thinking over here is when we build this out, we're actually going to come off of here and split and do a really sharp split. I think it'll look actually really good. Should we start building this a little bit? Let me take a look at the, let's see, I want to see if I can find the park that I was, or the baseball stadium that I was looking at putting over here, because I don't think I've been able to find it. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, we have this stadium too. I've actually got quite a few, and they're not even like American stadiums either. They're like, you know, rugby and some other soccer and other stuff. It's all good though. Should we kind of work on expanding this grid out a little bit? I kind of want to fill in this area. I think we should. Just to kind of, you know, get it done, get it going, get things taken care of. I want to be mindful of some of the buildings, because some of the buildings do fit in the squares, the 1x1s, but not all are going to, and not all do. Some of them are a little bit longer, some are a little bit shorter, and the shorter ones are okay. And I was always thinking, you know, we could, you know, we can always, you know, change things up as needed. You know, if we have to change the square a little bit just to kind of make it look right for what we're going for, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing that. It always looks good when you do stuff like that. So I'm going to do something like that. I think that'll look pretty good. And then let's kind of break the uniform a little bit. Let's come like halfway between. Instead of going like right on the dot. I don't need to do that. Actually, I do see a... Oh no, actually it's going to be fine because these guys... I was going to say I do see... Well, we could kind of leave that open too. Could do like a park that kind of is across the street as well. Actually, that might look pretty good. So we could have this here, and then we could do like a nice little park, and then have another little area over here. So maybe this over here could be a little bit more of like kind of like an office type of park, like an industry type of park. Like more concrete stuff, and then this could be like, you know, some playgrounds and some other stuff over here possibly. Because I'm thinking that pretty soon we're going to start doing housing along this side. Because this is about as far as I was expecting to go with offices. So, yeah, because I'm thinking that'll wrap around and then we'll do some low... Yeah, that could actually look pretty good. Might do that. Yeah, I think we'll leave that open for now. So we kind of... We'll forget. We'll most likely forget. But at least we'll have an idea of what we have in mind there. So... Let's go check. Let's see. Anything out here at all? I still see... Yeah, I still see nothing. Still see nothing. Alright, that's fine. So let's, well, we got pretty good there, so... What should we work on next here? Because that kind of didn't take as much time as I had expected. What are you guys complaining about? Is it garbage? Yeah, garbage still, okay. Are you guys under the recycling program? Oh, you guys aren't even a part of anything. Okay. Okay, that does explain quite a bit. Let's go and create a new neighborhood for these guys. Might as well. They're out here all alone. Then we can incorporate the new neighborhood across the street here with the riverfront to these are offices up to here. Okay, so if we come to this street up here, then we'll be good. Okay, it'll be a little neighborhood over here. Kind of give us an idea of how many people live over here too, and there's a lot of death too. I don't think we've really done anything with the cemeteries. I'm thinking about it now, so that may be something that we want to look into. Let's see here. So if we do the educational, we'll do Parks and Rec. We'll do that. And we'll do smoke detectors while we're at it. Did we do smoke detectors anywhere else? Okay, good. How many people are living in this little community? Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's actually a lot of death over here, so we're going to have to look at that. We'll probably end up building another cemetery on the side of town, but I really wasn't ready for that. I really didn't think about that. So that's a slight problem. Always forget about the dead people. Alright, I messed that one up. Pretty good, too, if I say so myself. Let's come straight across. There we go. And I'm kind of hesitant to put more offices down because I know that's going to eat into our industry demand. So these guys might start to come in. But they might not. They kind of don't seem to want to either. Pretty sure I built that in the correct spot. I hope I did. That wasn't right. There we go. Sort of. I mean, for the most part, yeah. I actually... A little bit outside, but it's good. It's good. Maybe if we built an interchange there, maybe that would change their mind. I don't know. Let's just put in some more offices here. And that'll be good. Probably leave this open for now. Yeah, I'm going to leave that open for now. Because I'm thinking that we might end up putting some parking lots maybe around it and putting some service vehicles in. I think that would look pretty good and appropriate for what this offers instead of this little tiny back lot over here. Because there's not really any garage space either, so it's like, where do they park the service vans? Like, this probably isn't even enough parking for the employees, so we can get a little bit of parking around it. I think that would look pretty good. But I think we'll hand do that. So I want to wait a little bit on that if we can. But this road's doing good, and I like how it looks too. It's got some traffic on it. It's got a little bit of traffic. Not a huge amount, but it's doing good. One thing I was thinking, what was it this? Was it this road? No, there was a road I was looking at that I was thinking, I can't see it now, that I was wanting to change up a little bit, but I definitely want to start building down this way and, you know, kind of getting this area more filled out and kind of getting downtown done. And then I definitely want to focus on getting this freeway done. And do we have anything built out here? We have cars coming out here. Are they just coming out here for the fun of it or what? I see nothing out here. Maybe it's just so far out that they don't even know it exists yet. I don't know. So, as always, guys, if you like the series, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all the other videos I do on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.